All right, this is my demonstration speech, Zach Hollander. Now I'm going to start. You're not bored, you're boring. This is a quote taken from one of Dennis Prager's fireside chats, where he talks about a variety of social issues and just general life advice. I watch it weekly. Now, the main point of this fireside chat in particular was to tell everyone that they need a passion. Because when you have a passion, you have an interest and you actually do things, which is a good way to get a girl, by the way. It's being interesting. So, my passion is playing 4 mallets on the marimba. Now, I started playing 4 mallets 2 years ago because of marching band. We play a lot of 4 mallets in marching band, by the way. And it's really cool. Now, why would you ever play 4 mallets when 2 mallets is kind of hard by itself? Well, 2 mallets is really good for playing really fast, like notes in succession like this, which is much harder with 4 mallets. But with 4 mallets, you can do some interesting things. You have 4 mallets instead of 2. So imagine playing a piano, but you only had 2 fingers. Well, with 4, it's like you have 4 fingers, which is a lot better. Knowing this, you can play 4 notes at once instead of 2. So you can have much better sounding chords, like that, rather than 2. You can also play notes in rapid succession that are further away, like so. Now, if I tried to do that with 2 mallets, it's very difficult. It's very hard to do with 2 mallets compared to 4, where I can just rotate each mallet individually. So, those are the reasons why you play 4 mallets and why it's good. Now I'm going to teach you how to hold 4 mallets. Now, the first step in the holding 4 mallets is shaking out your hands. You just gotta let them go loose and just look at how they look. Kind of like this shape. Now that's how you hold them. Now first off, you take your hand and the pinky and the ring finger, you place those up against your top knuckles, stick it through so it touches your middle finger right here. And you hold it down with your pinky and ring fingers, make sure they're touching your palm, like so. Then you take the next mallet, stick it right in the middle of your palm, and shift over like so, so that your middle finger is the main finger that holds it down. When with your other 2, your thumb and your index finger, you pinch softly. You do not hold hard with your index and thumb. Now you know you're holding it correctly when you can bring the mallets really close together like so, like playing really close together notes, or bring them really far apart like you're playing really far apart octaves. And lastly, you do the same with the other hand, like so. Now, I'm going to show you 3 different strokes quickly. The first is a dead stroke. Very damp sound because you suppress the sound by keeping the mallets down. Compared to the normal piston stroke where you just do this, your rebound normally gives a lot more a whole sound instead of a damp sound. And lastly, I'll show you how to do a dead stroke or a downstroke. It's like a mixture between the two, where you go down, you don't dampen by keeping your mallet heads on the keys, you stay an inch above the keys. Now the reason you do that is if you're about to play something really loud, but then you want to play something quiet. So, those were 3 different types of strokes, and I showed you how to hold 4 mallets, why I play 4 mallets, why I like it, and why it's my passion. Now hopefully you can find a passion of your own so you won't be boring or bored. Thank you.